Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Michelle Chiam, and welcome back to another amazing session of Michelle Chiam's Tarot. Now, today we are going to be dealing with Taurus and Venus. We're talking about the zodiac sign Taurus surrounding around the planet Venus. The planet Venus deals with love, okay? And I'm going to explain more about that in a minute, okay? Um, I'm going to start with my song and then I'm going to go into the jokes, okay? Even if you don't have Taurus in your birth chart or you're not a Taurus, as far as your sun sign is, but you clicked on this video, this message is for you. The song that I'm playing today is Chris Brown, Say Goodbye. This should be your anthem, Taurus and Venus. Those who are going through the situation that I'm getting ready to explain. This should be your anthem right now to your current partner. Okay? And this reading is dealing with those who are currently in a relationship. Later on, I will do on another day those for single Tauruses and what you can expect. Okay? But I don't own the copyrights to this music, okay? But this should be your anthem. Y'all need to get serious about your love life. It's time to break the cycle. It's been time. It's been way time. But some of y'all Tauruses are being hard-headed, and that's why you can't manifest properly. But let's go.
Saying that I love you, but you know this thing ain't been no walk in the park for us. I swear it'll only take a minute. You'll understand when I finish. Yeah, and I don't wanna see you cry, but I don't wanna be the one to tell you a lie. So how do you let it go when you just don't know what's on the other
side when you're walking out the door?
Everything I tried to remember to say just went out my head. So I'ma do the best I can to get you to understand. 'Cause I
Never
know
right to say goodbye.
but I gotta make the first move, 'cause if I don't, you're gonna start hating me. 'Cause I really don't feel the way I once felt
About you.
Girl, it's not you, it's me. I gotta figure out what I need.
Whoa, never a right time to say goodbye.
But we know that we gotta go.
Our separate ways.
It's hard, but I gotta do it. And it's killing me.
It's never a right time. It's never a right time to say goodbye. It's never a right time to say goodbye. But when you want more for your life, you're going to do everything you can to put an end to whatever's hurting you, to whatever's stagnating your life. Taurus and Venus. Let's go to the jokes, okay? Now, the first joke that I got, and like I said, some of y'all may find my jokes funny and some of y'all might not find them funny, okay? But I hope that later on in the week, you might decide to share these jokes with somebody and make them laugh. Just because you think they corny don't mean nobody else gonna think they funny, okay? Now, one of the jokes was, why don't cheaters ever play hide and seek because good luck hiding when everyone is looking for you. And I thought about that and I was cracking up because I ain't gonna lie, I have had sexual relationships with men who have cheated on their spouses, right? And so they became my stalkers. So when they would come to my house, my little butt would go run in the closet and hide, hoping that they think I wasn't home. And I know it was wrong, but I was like, man, I'm tired of these people, man. Go back home to your honey boo, man. So I go ahead. It ain't always worked, but I tried. The next one is, how do cheaters get their daily exercise? By jumping to conclusions. And you know that's true. Every cheater, if they cheating on you, they gonna come home and they gonna accuse you of cheating. They gonna think that you out here talking to this one and that one, and they be jumping to conclusions, and 9 times out of 10, they be wrong. Some of them they be right, but most of the time they be wrong. What do you call a cheater who's also a musician? A two-timer with perfect pitch. A two-timer with perfect pitch. Okay, and I got 2 memes that I want to share that I looked up. It says, when you slide into her DMs, then you realize she knows your girlfriend. So y'all cheaters out there better be careful, yo. And that has happened a couple of times. There was this man. I was in a sexual relationship, right? They got tired of me because they couldn't use me no more. So they was looking up women on Facebook. And they wound up texting my best friend. Didn't even know it was my best friend. I said that nigga got played because she never responded back. Alright, the last one. Are you constantly lied to your partner, cheated on them, and then blamed it on them? Or you must be a victim. I'm telling you, those some corny jokes, but it'll make you laugh. You know, don't take things too serious. Now let's talk about, what does Taurus and Venus mean? This means a strong influence relating to the planet Venus. The planet Venus deals with love, and it brings out our sensual pleasures. Well, really, y'all sensual pleasures. Material comforts, and a grounded approach to love and relationships. It talks about how you approach love, beauty, and relationships. You, Taurus, value stability, comfort, and the physical aspects of love. The physical aspects of love are being sexually attracted to someone and lusting after them, wanting to touch them, wanting to hold them. Those are the physical aspects of love. You approach love with a slow and steady pace. You are not interested in fleeting romances, but you prefer relationships that provide security and stability. You express love through physical affection and material gestures. So if you love someone, you're probably going to go out there and buy the materialistic things that they like to show them that you love them. What does Venus talk about when we have Venus in our birth chart? It talks about how you court people. It talks about the adoration as well as your personal taste, what you like and love, and in a person that you either have a crush on or love. It also represents your values, including your relationship with finances and material possessions. Venus is all about pleasure. Now, just because Tauruses love physical intimacy, that does not mean that they don't desire emotional intimacy. And right now, I believe that there are quite a few Tauruses right now who are in a relationship that they've been needed to let go. The Taurus in Venus right now, I pulled up the star. This is what they're trying to manifest, which is the star. They're trying to manifest hope, inspiration, optimism, spirituality, dreams, and they're trying to manifest progress to their goals. Because right now, their goals have either been stagnated or they just stuck. They're not seeing no progress moving in their goals. And they also want to manifest a twin flame. They want to manifest a twin flame. They want someone who is spiritual. They want someone who's going to love them emotionally. Because even though they love physical intimacy, they also want something deeper. Because they've experienced physical intimacy already for a long time. And now Tauruses are wondering, is there anything more than just physical intimacy? And so they want deeper. They want more. Many of you Tauruses in Venus are going through the Six of Cups reversed. The Six of Cups reversed. And excuse my cards, man. I've been using them for a long time. So, but they working for me. A lot of you are bored. And you are in a relationship that lacks passion. This relationship was giving you security, but now you find it stifling, boring. You're unable to move on. A lot of you Tauruses in Venus are clinging on to past loves. Some of you are in a relationship with someone from your past, or some of you are just thinking about your past loves. There's failure to live in the present. A past relationship has been holding you back. You believe that you will never meet someone like your ex again, and that the love you once had was something of legend. You must remember, exes are exes for a reason. You are only seeing the happy memories and not the tumultuous ones. But some of you are in a relationship and you ain't even got no more happy memories. You're not creating new memories, y'all just stuck. And you know you unhappy. You know you and your mate ain't communicating. Y'all ain't having sex. Y'all just there because it's comfortability. And because Taurus, you're scared to make a change. You're resisting change. You need to let the past go. If you don't, you're going to block out all possibilities for true love. And a lot of y'all are wondering if the other person ever thinks about trying to change. You're wondering if the other person is going to change in the future. And if y'all are going to have this happily ever after ending. Nope. Somebody's cheating. Somebody's taking advantage of you, Taurus and Venus. And this has been coming up in some of the readings I've been doing. Somebody has already cheated on you. They're thinking that they have gotten away with a dodgy act with you. And some of them think that because you can't prove that they cheated on you. And plus, you just sit there and never say nothing. And if you do say something, your partner he don't give in. He don't tell you the truth that he cheated on you. You know your intuition is telling you, oh, this man is cheating on me. Especially if y'all ain't having sex. And even if y'all having sex, you can feel that your partner is not emotionally invested in the sex. It just feels like you just fucking one another. It's no emotion there. It's no foreplay there. There's nothing that will make you feel like your partner is still in love with you or that they love you. It's just a wham, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and that's it, just to get your rocks on. Some of you have a person who is a liar. They consistently lie to you about everything. And you sitting there just trying to get the truth. You say to yourself, well, if I can only get the truth out of them, then that means that they do want to change and want to work on us. And guess what? That's not always true. Sometimes people will tell you the truth just to shut you up. But most cheaters, they're not going to tell you the truth. Why? Because they want their cake and eat it too. And if you've been in this relationship for a long time, of course they're not going to tell you the truth. Because they don't want to lose you, because I said it before. You are a good man or you are a good woman and they know it. And so they know that whoever they cheating with, that situation ain't stable. And it don't make them all the way happy. But they still do it because it's something fun to do. And they can get away with it. And then they got you back at home giving them what the other partner won't do. Some of them are sleeping with prostitutes. And then some of them are on drugs. Some sniff coke, some smoke crack, you know. Now me, I don't think marijuana is a drug. I think marijuana, when you add stuff to it, I think then it becomes a drug. But I believe marijuana is a healing medication. And why I say that? Because doctors are even prescribing marijuana for cancer patients. They prescribe marijuana for pain. So I don't think marijuana is a drug unless you add to it. But there are a lot of them who do smoke marijuana and they lace that marijuana. And so your partner could be the type who is a cheater, but they can also be a cheater because when they get high or when they drink, they get horny. And so if you're not going to give it to them, they're the type to say, I'm going to go get it from somebody else. Now, what's supposed to be happening is death. This relationship it's going to come to an end one way or the other, with you or without you. If you got to keep staying in this relationship and things don't change, I promise you, the divine creator and universe, or whoever your higher power is, they going to put an end to it. Because you're too slow. And you won't do it. And so, they're going to be like, I'm tired. I had enough. They either going to let death come between y'all two. There's going to be some people who are going to die because they keep on living the same way and they won't change and do better and be a positive, productive member of society. They keep doing stupid stuff. Some are gonna die over drug overdoses and other situations. I mean, car accidents, different things. And the divine creator and universe is tired of talking to these people. Like every relationship they get in, they gotta cheat. Every relationship you gotta break somebody's heart, and you still not getting it. And sometimes the divine creator and universe has sent warnings like that person might have had sexually transmitted diseases to wake them up. But nah, they don't want to stop. They still want to keep on cheating. So the divine creator is going to create a situation in where you ain't going to have no other choice but let it go. The divine creator is going to keep breaking your heart over and over again. It's going to get worse. Some of you might not even have evidence that your person is cheating. But then the divine creator is going to start bringing the cheaters forth through the phones. Somehow you go on to their phone and see the person's number, text messages from the person. Whatever way the divine creator see it, he's going to break your heart. Because the divine creator has been trying to put death to this relationship and situation. They've been sending you red flags. They've been hurting y'all, breaking your heart over and over again. The divine creator universe or God has been telling you to let it go, and you still making excuses for this person. Are you still being optimistic and holding on, thinking that things is going to change when they're not? And this is why you cannot manifest your twin flame. You keep looking at other people, certain people being in happy relationships around you, or certain celebrities, and you sit and you cry at night. You're like, I wish that was me. I'm tired of this cycle. Nobody can change it but you. You are very wise. You already know what's going on. And in order to end this relationship, you have to walk away. You got to stop saying, well, if they cheating on me and they want the other people, why won't they leave me? It don't matter. You know they cheating. Why you staying? What you benefiting from it? The same thing that happened to me. I was cheated on. I just found out that the relationship that I just came out of, this man, we've been dealing with each other for close to 2 years. And I found out this man was in a whole nother relationship for 6 months. The lady told me. And then when I confronted him, he lied and said, oh, no, I wasn't in no relationship and I wouldn't mess with them. You know, the man had mental problems. And that's a story for another day. But he plain out lied to me. And my dumb behind was like, I was sitting there like, what am I doing? I've been taking this man back and forth. And then I would break up with him because he wouldn't treat me right. And I would keep doing that going on 2 years almost. And when I pushed him away, he was in the bed with somebody else. And I knew it. I felt it. Because when we laid down and had sex, the sex was, he was doing new moves. And then I just felt this woman. And like I said in one of my previous readings, I would do readings on our relationship and I saw the woman in our relationship. But I kept being in denial because I thought I was in love with him. I kept taking a bath, kept trying to work it out. God kept showing me red flags. But then God said, you know what? You stay. You be his jackass, okay? And when he break your heart to pieces, maybe you'll wake up. And that was the last straw. Like, my heart was so broken. Because he kept telling me he wasn't having sex with nobody else. And I believed him. So, I just kept having sex with him and kept trying to work it out, but it wasn't meant to be. And you know, I like this saying that they said before. They said, They said on Facebook, stop going around saying men ain't shit. Start saying that you're just not the one for them. Because if you are the one for someone, they're going to change and do the right thing. You don't have to keep begging them to change. They're going to automatically change. Because they love you. And they're going to take accountability for the wrong that they have done. And a lot of you Taurus and Venus are with people who don't even take accountability for the wrong that they have done. Some of them say they sorry or they apologize, but then they turn around and do it again. But how many times you gotta get cheated on to know that this man ain't the one for you? The divine creator is trying to bring endings, change, transformation, and transition in your life. The divine creator and universe, or God, loves you so much. And they have someone in store for you that's going to show you how much they love you. And you're not going to have to second guess how much they love you. Some of you are dealing with people who gamble. You know, some of you, your mates have stolen from you. They stole it from you. They either stole money from you, materialistic things. And if they didn't steal those things, guess what? They stole your love. They stole your time, your energy. And they wasn't even ready for it. They're greedy. Your mate is greedy. You do not need to take this journey because you will not be happy with the outcome. And when I mean this journey of trying to work it out with this person. Because if you try to work it out with them, even if they apologize, buy you materialistic things, the cycle is going to keep on going. And before you know it, you're going to spend years with this person. And they're going to stagnate you and block you from your real person. But you can't blame them. You got to blame yourself. Stop making excuses of why you stay. It's no reason why you stay and allow someone to mistreat you. If you are in a domestic violence situation, get out. Stop making excuses. Once you leave this relationship, heal yourself. Stay by yourself for a minute. If you got to go to therapy, go to therapy. Some of you are feeling indecisive. You feel like you're being caught in the middle. But why? I understand there are some of you who may need your spouse financially. So you think. I understand there are some of you who feel like you're not going to make it without your spouse for whatever reason. But that's a lie. I had somebody special in my life who I was helping with their relationship. And I'm not going to reveal who they are. They were in a toxic relationship. And it just wasn't going well. So we would talk on the phone every night, and they was like, but I need them. I can't leave them right now because I need them financially. And at this time, this person was making more money than my friend, right? And so they just kept saying, I need them financially. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Leave. Because if you don't leave, they're going to leave you. And then there was some other stuff. Finally, my friend got the courage to get up and walk away. They didn't have that much money. Not yet. And they moved to another state. And they were struggling to find their own place at first. But what happened was, because they cut ties with that toxic person and they listened to what God told them to do, they were blessed double-fold in their finances. They had more money than they ever imagined. And they found them a nice apartment where they live at. Now they working on healing themselves. So healthy love can come into their life. But had they not left, they would have still been on that cycle. You know how hamsters keep going around in circles? That's how some of y'all Tauruses are. Looking like a fool, just keep going on the on the wheel, just turn it. And your crazy man, I'm tired of doing this every day. Ain't nobody holding you back but you. Alright, I'm done with this reading. I don't want to go on and keep on going back and forth. But all I'm saying is that some of you are getting ready to get rewarded financially when you leave this relationship. Some of you are getting ready to travel when you leave this relationship. Your careers are getting ready to take off. You're getting ready to get new beginnings in your careers, your jobs, when you leave this relationship. You got so many blessings stored up for you. But if you're attached to toxicity, you're the one who's sabotaging your own blessings. And I know it's hard when you have feelings for someone. You don't want to feel like a failure. You're not a failure. You tried it, it didn't work out. That don't mean you're a failure. And then don't blame yourself. It's the person that cheated on you that need to be blaming themselves. Because they losing a diamond, a gem. They losing royalty. You're a king or you're a queen. And when God is getting ready to take you, oh my gosh, these exes of yours gonna wish that they'd have treated you better. Because some of you Tauruses are created to be in the spotlight. And you're going to be well known. There is something that you're great at doing. That the divine creator and universe, or God, has been nudging at your heart and been telling you to do it. They've been telling other people, oh, you're great at that. You should open up, you should be a book writer. You're going to make a phenomenal author. Oh, you should become a singer. You should be a manager. It's something that you're great at. And you need to take the attention off of that sorry behind toxic relationship and that sorry behind toxic person because they're not going to change. And you need to put it into building a legacy. Because you're supposed to be in the spotlight. And you're going to be very successful. You're going to have so much financial increase, it ain't even funny. But you got to let go. And you're the one who's sabotaging your own soul. You got to say, I had enough. Enough is enough. Yes, they're cheating on you. Yes, they're mistreating you. No, they're not going to leave that other person. Yes, they're going to keep going back and forth if you let them. They want their cake and eat it too. I sat here and Facebook showed me one of my memories. And one of my memories was with the guy that I had left. And it was like March the year before last, up until March last year, or close to, it was some about last year. And I said, Dad, he broke my heart then, and I still kept going back and forth with him for a year. I wasted so much time. And I'm crying like, God, why I ain't got my twin flame? Because I kept sabotaging myself, spending time with time wasters and people who ain't about. Because they know what's wrong and they won't change. Not for you, but for themselves. Let this relationship go, Taurus. Let it go. No, it's not gonna get no better. No, it ain't gonna change. They've been cheating on you for a long time. They've been trying to, some of them cheated on you. They ain't even trying to cover it up no more. You be going through their phone and you see it, they'll cover it up. Why? Because they know you ain't going nowhere. They show you they cheat. You see signs. But enough is enough. I walked away. I want better. It's time for me to take myself serious. And so I began to do the work on myself and I let that sorry piece of go. He ain't benefit me for nothing. And he don't want to change. And I'm looking for someone who's already healthy and whole, but I can't get no one healthy and whole if I'm not healthy and whole. And so I'm self-healing. And I encourage you to do the same, Taurus. You don't need them. If y'all splitting the rent, take your money and downgrade. Downgrade and find rent that you can afford without them. That's an excuse you tell yourself. You don't need them. You have children by that person, you still don't need them. They could still be a father or a mother to your children. But you don't have to be with them for them to do that. Y'all don't have to live together for them to do that. That's another excuse that you're holding on to. Stop making excuses and take action so that you can be blessed. I love you guys, and I'm sorry this message seems to be repetitive. It does, about letting go. And why? Because there's so many people who are staying stuck and stagnated to toxic people. And they keep desiring a new beginning. They desire materialistic things. They desire real love, but they won't let go. They're afraid of change. And then when change comes, you smack change in the face. You don't welcome it. And sometimes change is not easy. It's not easy. It's uncomfortable. But I promise you it's worth it. This is your anthem. This is your anthem. Tauruses, let go.
Why am I taking so long to say this? But trust me, girl, I never meant to crush your world, and I never thought I would see the day we grew apart. And I wanna know, how do you let it go when you just don't know what's on the other side of the door?
That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all scared of what's on the other side. But it's nothing but great things over there. It's never the right time to say goodbye. Our separate ways. It's never the right time. I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
Listen to your heart, girl, you know we should be apart, baby.
I just can't do it. That's what y'all need to be like. I just can't do this no more. I'm losing my mind. I don't want to do this no more. I'm sorry. That's what you need to do when you go home. See your spouse. Be like, I can't do this no more. I'm losing my mind. Them niggas gonna look at you like you're crazy. scare the shit out of them, and then walk out the door. Go on, pack your shit up, and be like, I can't do this no more. I'm losing my mind. Then walk out the door. I told you, I'm stupid. I find the joy in anything. Make sure after you do it, walk out the door. And don't say shit after them. Get in your car. Haul ass as quick as you can. If you ain't got no car, you better have your best friend or somebody come pick you up. Then when they get in the car, I had them playing the music. Play that song, Chris Brown. And be like, bye, bye. I love y'all, y'all. I love y'all. I'm about to go now. I hope y'all enjoy these videos, man. I believe in you tourists in Phoenix. Y'all gonna let it go. I know y'all are. Y'all gonna have enough if I can do it. And I love it that I cut the cord and I let go. You know why? Because them jackasses gonna regret where I'm going, what God is getting ready to do in my life. They gonna want to be around me when I make it. But no new friends, no new friends, no new friends. I love y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Please stay strong. Have faith. You can't let it go. I know you will. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. If nobody told you, I love you. I love you. I really, really love you. Stay blessed and highly favored. Until next time.